Well, hi, and welcome to another LRCC Soundbite. This is a time of year when promises are made. Sometimes they're easy things like, the agreement for some friends to come round for a meal or a party. I guess one person promises to turn up while the other person promises to host, maybe cook some food. Yeah, sometimes people are promised things for Christmas. Other times we may, imply promises. My daughter's coming home from university for Christmas. If I don't provide a present and Christmas dinner, then I think she's going to be very, very disappointed. Later on, we might make promises to ourselves at New Year. The infamous New Year resolution, I guess. January is a great month for gyms, I understand, as people resolve to get fitter in the new year. So they join up in January. Whether they keep it up's another matter, but yeah, there we are. As we get closer to Christmas, I've found myself looking back at some of the promises in the Bible that talk about Jesus being born, and some of the things that he was going to do in his life, also promised. There was a bloke called Isaiah. He lived hundreds of years before Jesus would be born. He was known as a prophet of God, and he wrote down things that God had told him about the future. He wrote several things down about Jesus, that he would come from the same family line as Israel's greatest king, King David. He wrote that Jesus would be wise and powerful, that he wouldn't judge by appearance or be swayed by rumours. He went on to write other more specific details as well about the circumstances of Jesus' birth and things that would happen in the land at that time. And of course, Isaiah wasn't the only prophet to write about Jesus. There's many different things written by different people in that first earliest part of the Bible. At Christmas, Christians often read some of the old prophecies to remind themselves that God has a plan, and that God's plan for Jesus being born was promised many, many years in advance. There's another reason, though, why we read those prophecies and see how they came to pass. It's because there are still other prophecies there in the Bible that don't appear to have happened yet. Isaiah wrote about a time when the whole earth is at peace. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't see that world at the moment, and I don't think we've seen it in the last 2,000 years. For me, seeing that so much was written about Jesus and seeing that it all came to pass gives me confidence in the rest of the prophecies, in the promises that God has made, that one day this world will be completely at peace. It gives me something to work towards. After all, I guess if I can help someone in my little corner of the world, and you can help someone in your little corner of the world, the more that happens, the better this world becomes. I do pray for this peace that God promised to come. You might ask me, why does God need reminding? Well, he doesn't. But when I feel that it's hopeless, I remind myself as I have that conversation with God that he is in charge. So this Christmas, why not think about the promises you've made and how important they are to the people that you promised them to? And why not look for places and situations where you can make a difference, working towards peace in this world? Even, if like me, you can only affect one small corner of it. God bless you, and I'll see you next week.